What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. This is something you're going to notice about a narcissist, like after the discard. And that's how they're going to begin to look a little drained. And this is the energy that they are beginning to lose that they took from you. All the energy that they drained from you at one time, you're going to begin to slowly regain all that energy back. And how you regain that energy back is by, like doing the things that you need to do. Now, I'm speaking about a narcissist in the workplace because that's the only, I'm talking from a personal experience. So, this is the only way that I can give you an example of this. You'll notice that the narcissist, like, they're not going to be so much energetic as they used to be. You're going to notice little habits that they used to have, it changed, like eating habits and everything. You're going to see that they don't eat much, like when you used to go on take your breaks together or be in a break room together. You're going to notice that well, once they notice that you're not there anymore, they're going to try to keep up those same habits and assume that you're going to follow, their lead. But once they see that you're not, they don't know which way to go. So they're kind of losing sleep over not knowing what move you're going to make next. And in that, they're also losing weight. They're losing their appetite. So you're going to notice that they're not eating as much as they used to. The times when they would be able to eat a hefty meal, they're not eating much, maybe just a bag of chips, a little snack. A narcissist that used to be able to like eat a big hefty plate of food, you'll notice that they're just not eating much at all anymore. And if anything, they're drinking more water because they're tired of ripping and running around the workplace looking and peeking at you, trying to watch your every move. So that's something that you're going to notice about a narcissist after the discard in the workplace. The one who just can't take their eyes off of you. They've lost a lot of sleep. They begin to lose energy. They're wearing themselves out, trying to figure out your next move and follow behind you. And you should feel good at this point because you can tell yourself now that you getting through this, and you getting through this better than you thought you would. They haven't broke you. They haven't gotten you to react to the point to where you can kind of probably even lose your jaw, because that's what they want you to do, especially when they see that they can't get you back. And so after they've tried everything, the hoovering and even like their smear campaigns don't move you. Like you're not bothered at all by the smear campaigns. Once they see that none of this stuff works, you just go on day to day at work with your regular routine and you get the job done, and you can just tune out everything going on around you. You can tune out the negativity. You can tune out everything that they're doing, and you know how to respond to them, and you know how to be the gray rock when you need to be. When they see that you done everything, all they could do now is just think of another master plan. That's all they doing. They're thinking of another master plan at this very moment. And you just you just keep doing what you do on a daily basis. That's all. Just keep doing what you do. Just be still and don't let them take you. Just don't let them take you from a good settled place. Like in your mind and in your heart where you are and how good it's working for you. Don't let them take that from you. Don't give them that power again. Keep doing whatever it is you're doing, because you are slowly regaining your energy back. You notice that you have a good appetite and you're able to eat well and you're able to sleep well at night, and you get yourself through the day at work, and you look forward to another day at work. When at one time it probably used to be, ugh, I hate going here because of just this one person and stuff like that. Once you realize that they were a narcissist, now, now you're at the point where you're getting through the day much easier than you used to. And so yeah, so that's all I wanted to say real quick in this video, is that you'll start noticing a narcissist losing a lot of energy, losing a lot of sleep. Things that they used to be much more energized in doing, you won't see them that energized anymore. Other than them just, just going 100 miles per hour to nowhere around the workplace looking for you. Other than that, they really don't want to be doing much of anything. They probably hate being there. If you weren't there, they wouldn't even have an interest in coming to work. So that's like the highlight of their day, just knowing that it's something that, they gonna see you at some point of the day. Other than that, they know that they wouldn't see you at all. Only because you have to be there because you work together. So that's just something I wanted to point out, that part. Now, to the next thing I wanted to point out also about a narcissist is, if you all ever watched a movie called Species, and it's with the female like alien, and she's an endangered species, so she's in a form of a regular female, and she gets, it's kind of like the movie Splice. So of course they don't know anything about like just being humane and having emotions and establishing a relationship. They don't know anything about that. She was an alien. So when it was time for her to mate, she went to a club, and of course a guy gonna, she gonna try to hit on her and go home with her, and he did that. So she's an alien though, remember? She's an alien. Once she had sex with the man in the pool, she drowned the man. So she killed the man after she had sex with him. And if you all can remember, like, this was a really good scene in this. I might even do a throwback review on Species. That's one of my favorite movies because I like sci-fi films. So if you can remember the scene when she was drowning him, and the face that she was making, and the visual effects were so good because, she's an alien. So all of her reptile features was sticking out. They was like coming in and out of her face at that point. And she was pushing him down under the water, but at the same time, she just was focused on just killing him. But if you just look in her eye, you would notice how like she had snake eyes. When she would blink, it would look like how the snake eyes is when they blink. And it's like they wouldn't blink like us, like our eyes, they close. It's up and down, And with the reptile, it's like it's sideways, how a snake eyes is, or any other yeah. So that's the scene that stuck out to me the most, when this narcissist that I know in the workplace would just be staring at me. And you know how you can feel somebody staring at you? And another thing, quick side note, don't give them eye contact. Don't even give them that satisfaction. Not because you're intimidated, just don't give them that kind. It's like giving them a little power. So don't give them no kind of charge. Don't give them no kind of boost. Don't look at them. Don't. You know that they're looking at you. Let them look at you. Let them look at you. It's their eyes. They can't do nothing by looking. Let them look. In their mind, now is what you should be worried about. Because in their mind, they probably killing you softly. But let them look. It's not going to hurt you, by them looking at you. But they staring at you. And at work, if you notice a narcissist at work, they can be doing whatever it is they have to do. They can complete the task and not even see what they're doing because they got their eyes pinned on you. So while they locked and loaded on you, they doing whatever it is they need to be doing, but they just looking at you like an octopus. And yeah, so that's another thing that's gonna stick out with a narcissist after the discard. Those two things right there. And that you're going to see them losing their energy as you regain yours back from them. And you're going to notice how they stare at you, and just something about the way they stare and how they can still complete their work while they're staring at you. And it's like, it's just crazy. I'm telling you, it's crazy. And I can only speak on this from a personal experience. I'm not telling you something somebody told me. I'm not telling you something I read. I'm telling you from a personal experience. I seen this with my own eyes, and it's crazy that a lot of things that I read about a narcissist when I first realized I was dealing with one, it was just something at first that all I could do is just picture it like, dang. And I really couldn't get a feel of it until I went through it myself, until I seen this with my own eyes, that all this stuff is true. Like all of us who do videos on narcissism, it's like all of us have the same story to tell, just with different experience, different people. But we got pretty much the same story to tell. It's like we're some kind of, people who don't really understand what we talking about because they don't know anything about, they can't pick up on that with a narcissist. They don't know anything about a narcissist. They don't realize it yet. So they probably looking at us like some type of secret society. No, no, no. It's something that we know we are really dealing with. This is real. And it's like you just can't convince somebody that someone else is a narcissist because they're smart. They know, they are master manipulators. They know how to get inside that mind and program you to think. I'm telling you, I was a victim of this foolishness for 5 years. 5 years of my life wasted on believing somebody was something that they weren't, that they not. And to this day, like what has it been 2 months now? It's about, I'm gonna say about 2 months ago, I started to I just fell back. And I'm gonna just call it the fallback. I just kind of fell back from dealing with them. And then I slowly stopped receiving things from them. Like I didn't want nothing from them no more. I don't want nothing. And when I had went into a lifestyle change, fasting and everything, just making changes for myself, for my well-being, for my health, for my spirit and everything, they did not take well to that. Like I was telling y'all stories in old videos, but at that time I didn't know that I was dealing with a narcissist. Y'all know all those videos that I posted about keeping the peace in the workplace and don't let nobody steal your joy, and all those videos that I was giving out hints of somebody I was dealing with. It was right there at work. I just wasn't I just didn't spell it out for you, but I did pretty much tell y'all that it was somebody I'm dealing with at work, and all of that stuff I was talking about was this one individual I was dealing with at work, other than a guy that I used to deal with 7 years ago, and he tried to squirm his way back into my life this year, and it ain't happened. I cut that off real quick. And I told y'all that I had started looking into the zodiacs, which I'm really not into that. I'm gonna do another video on that. I'm still gonna do that video on spirits and the zodiacs and all that kind of stuff, and the third eye and all that. I'm gonna do that real soon. I'm probably gonna do it probably next week because I'm out for work for a whole week next week for the Thanksgiving holidays. So during my holiday vacation time off, I'll probably be pushing out a whole lot of videos. Got a lot to update y'all about. But anyway, yeah, so stuff like that you're going to notice about a narcissist. And like I say, everything that I dealt with them then, it started coming to. And I don't care. I don't care if they see this video. They know I'm talking about them. Because I'm pretty sure they know I do YouTube videos. They don't know my name. I don't think you could pull me up through the government name. So they probably don't know. But, yeah. I mean, what could they do? I haven't said nobody's name. I haven't said a name. I might even write a book about my experience with a narcissist. So, yeah, that's all I pretty much want to talk about. I think I covered everything I wanted to cover in this video. But those are the main two things right there to look out for after the discard. And that is how they'll start to lose energy as you gain yours back. All the energy that they sucked out of you, you'll start to see them looking pretty drained. And then how they going to keep their eye on you, because it's like you're the prey. It's like you're the main focus. You're the target. You are what they you know, it's like you're a threat to them. You're a threat to them now because you free. Like you're not being held against your will, and like you weren't being held against your will, but in their mind you've gotten away. And they're not gonna take this. So in their mind, you know, they constantly trying to find a master plan and get you back. That's how they think. And whatever it is that they're doing, that's what their mind is on while they looking at you, while they're giving you the stare down. So that's all. I'm not gonna go too long with this video. I already have, it's like over 15 minutes. But anyway, if you all enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and again, thank you for watching.